We are just allergic to scoring goals. Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Chelsea Challenge here with me, Mr. Grand 2, and you find us where you left us in third place in the actual table. Let's look at that a second. Still in third, 38 points. What a close title race we are finding ourselves in. We're back in it. Liverpool have lost a few games since last time, so have Arsenal, and we find ourselves on 38 points, just two behind Liverpool and one behind Arsenal above us. And the story of how we've done that is very, very simple. We are very, very, very bad at scoring goals, but very, very good at keeping them out. We are fourth lowest in the whole division for goals for, just 18 scored. To give you some context in that, the three teams with fewer goals scored are Norwich at the bottom of the table and Bournemouth and Leeds, who are just above the relegation zone. The highest goal scorers by a considerable margin, of course, being Liverpool and Arsenal, who are the teams above us in the league. But if we sort by goals against, then we get ourselves a different picture because we are absolutely clear top of the league in terms of fewest goals conceded, with just 4. Defensively, we are absolutely brilliant. We are just not taking our chances whatsoever. So we have gone quite a long way since last time, as we said we would, and well, things have been pretty good, I think. But just look at the scorelines. We are really, really, really pushing our luck. Last time we did lose to Spurs, which was disappointing, but we beat Sheffield United in the League Cup. But we then played Everton a few days later in the league and we got ourselves a win in that one, 1-0. Unsurprisingly, Tammy Abraham getting a penalty. The rotated team drew 1-1 with Fenerbahce away from home, which was disappointing. A pile driver from Ethan Ampadu to equalise things up late on. Then a good sequence of wins, a 2-1 against Southampton. Hudson-Odoi and Zaniolo getting the goals. We nearly chucked it away. Danny Ings scored late on and they could have equalised. But then a 2-0 against Bayer Leverkusen, which safely secured us top spot in our Champions League group. Zaniolo getting himself a brace in that one. He has been our leading goal scorer this season. Definitely the signing we've made who's done the best so far. And then a 1-0 win against Leeds. Erling Haaland rescuing us with a 94th minute goal headed in against the team he supports. We then drew 1-1 with Manchester United. This was disappointing. We took the lead through a Ross Barkley own goal against his former club, but we did bin it off a bit. Mason Greenwood getting himself an equaliser in injury time. We then beat Wolves 1-0. Zaniolo getting the goal again. Nearly binned it off again as Emerson got sent off. A 0-0 against Porto in the sort of dead rubber Champions League group. And then a 2-0 win. We've actually scored more than one goal in the game. 2-0 win against West Ham. It was relatively comfortable. Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic getting the goals. Before most recently we were knocked out of the League Cup at the quarter-final stage. I played the second string because I didn't really mind that much. It was a 1-1 draw before, obviously, we lost the penalty shootout. Marco Asensio, though, getting a goal in that one. He is finally back from injury again. Hopefully this time for good. And, well, he should feature at some point today. So before we play Liverpool in our first match and then the Boxing Day game against Norwich, things have been interesting in terms of our squad development. Tammy Abraham, the star of the last 2 seasons, has been noticeable by his lack of goals this year. And also his star rating, which I believe was 4.5, if not actually 5 stars, has suddenly declined to a 3 stars for both potential and current ability, which I don't really understand. But I guess it's explained by his drop-off in form. Season before, and especially last season, he was on sort of Ballon d'Or level territory. 27 goals in the Premier League last year, just the 3 so far this season, in 16 appearances. Not the kind of high standards we would expect from him. I'm not sure what's happened. Maybe he's having a sort of Eden Hazard blip season. I don't know. But as said, Zaniolo's been the absolute standout so far in terms of goals, in terms of assists, in terms of overall play. The other player I want to really highlight as being incredibly disappointing has been our other big money signing. Federico Chiesa has not done much to impress me. Attributes wise, he should be absolutely fine, but I don't know whether he's struggling to adapt to the country or not. Just the 1 goal and the 1 assist, and just generally disappearing in games. So then, Liverpool. This is an absolutely huge game. We've had a lot of huge games against Liverpool, but let's remind ourselves of the situation in the league. If we beat Liverpool today, then we will go above them and depending on Arsenal's result this weekend, we could end up top. We're playing in the lunchtime game, so if we beat Liverpool, we will be going top, irregardless of what Arsenal do. We are going to be without Jorginho, though. Christopher Ayer is a more than capable deputy, but we will miss Jorginho. He is probably our most consistently good player. He's only out for a couple of weeks with a twisted ankle, but gonna be felt as a loss today. As for who is going to be playing, Kepa, of course, is going to be in goal. Emerson, Martinez, Tomori, and James, the back four. They've done incredibly well, as you've seen from the goals against stat. Ayer, of course, as I said, is going to be in midfield with Kante and Zaniolo. Hudson-Odoi is going to be on the left. He's done pretty well recently, but Asensio is back on the bench. And then Tammy Abraham and Federico Chiesa, the two players we want to see more from, are going to start this one because Erling Haaland and Christian Pulisic haven't exactly done that much better. Although saying that, I think I'm going to put Pulisic in instead of Chiesa because he did score against West Ham. But Chiesa's there on the bench if we need to bring him on. So this is it. This is it really. We've lost 2 big games against Arsenal and against Spurs at home. If we can't beat Liverpool today, then I think we're not out of it because it's things are quite tight. Things are quite close. But this is the kind of game which, if we want to win the league, which we definitely do and definitely can, we're not going to win the league if we don't win games like this. So first highlight, Reece James and Christopher Ayer exchanging passes. Hudson-Odoi is in some space. Emerson tries to find someone. Instead, it's come all the way for Liverpool. And Mane forces a save from Kepa. I'm just going to slow this down a little bit. Corner comes in, and we manage to get it away with Pulisic racing forwards. Is there a good chance for us on here? Can he find a ball in? Not quite. Paulo Dybala, of all people, running back to stop the chance. It's gone for another corner. I don't think we're going to work anything from this. Looks like the highlight is just going to sort of peter out, or maybe it's going to be a Liverpool highlight. Mohamed Salah running through, but Tomori comes across to cover. Frenetic opening exchanges here, but Liverpool coming forwards once again. They've got Kai Havertz. He's joined them. Trent Alexander-Arnold on the right-hand side, trying to find a ball in, but we managed to get it away. Pulisic just found Abraham. Can he find... No, he can't. I mean, last year he would have done, but that is the Tammy that we've got to deal with at the moment, and as I say, Haaland's not been much better. Liverpool coming forwards again. Mane, fantastic save, double save from Kepa to block it from Dybala. Glorious chance there for Liverpool, and Kepa somehow beating the ball away. Instinctive save from the Spaniard. Right, half an hour gone. It's quite an even game. Liverpool probably in charge, especially with balls like that. Mohamed Salah, just he can't really miss from that. Exquisite ball from Joe Gomez. Our defence have been caught napping, conceding just their 5th goal in the league this season, but that was kind of just cut open. Salah can't really believe his luck. He's never, ever going to miss from a position like that, and it was quite even, but we are now 1-0 down. I say it was even. I just looked at the stats. They've had 5 shots on target. We've had none. We have managed to injure Paulo Dybala, which is quite good, as good as such a thing could be, but half time I thought it felt quite even. The stats don't back that up. We're dominating possession, but Liverpool dominating chances. I don't want to change the system because I think the other system will be brutally punished, but we're not exactly really making any sort of bones at this. Emerson with one of the worst free kicks of all time, and Liverpool just absolutely running circles around us. Salah's through again, and he hits the post, and Reece James just stops Sadio Mane from getting a tap in. Free kick from Salah in, looking for anyone. James manages to get it away. We're going to have to switch things up because this is not working, and we're not going to get back into the game if we carry on playing this. And I think we've given away a penalty. Hudson-Odoi's handballed it apparently, and Fabinho to make it 2. Kepa goes down to his left and forces the save. We're still in it for now, but for how much longer? Alright, Kepa's keeping us in this one. An hour gone. We've seen little to nothing from our attacking players. Zaniolo is having a bad game after being praised and highlighted. Obviously, that's how Football Manager works. Tammy, I don't know what's happened to him. I don't know what's wrong with him, but his head seems to have moved to a difficult place. We have also injured Mohamed Salah as well, so we're great at kicking the other players. That's really good. Origi's in though. That should have been 2-0. How that didn't go in, I don't know. They've had 11 shots on target, and we've just had our first one in the 70th minute. They're quite good. I'm not sure why we're even still in this game at all. James with the corner in. I think Haaland's been fouled. If we can get anything out of this game, that would be absolutely absurd. Haaland's going to have to take it because Tammy's off, and he obviously misses because, I mean, we wouldn't have deserved it, would we? Wouldn't have deserved it. James with another corner in. This one is just presumably not going to go anywhere. I mean, that would have been nice if it had gone in. Completely undeserved, but it would have been nice. At least it was our second shot on target, though. Marco Asensio won for the final 5 minutes. We might as well just go very attacking because it's not going to make any difference. Not going to make any difference at all. How we've only lost this 1-0, I have absolutely no idea. But this is what we do. We either win 1-0 or we lose 1-0. Mane running through again. Kepa with another fine save. Still 4 minutes left. Can we? We can't, can we? We can't. Get creative. Go forwards. There's one final highlight. The game just froze for a second. It's not because anything good's going to happen. Mane's in. The tackle comes in from Tomori. James just puts it out. And I think that is going to be that. Just once again, we are unable to beat one of the top sides. And we could have gone top of the league here. We wouldn't have deserved to. We did nothing in the game. We missed a penalty, and well, that was the chance to seal it, wasn't it? That was the chance to equalise. But why would Erling Haaland bother to find the target? Very disappointing. We have got a bit of time before the next game, so you're going to all come into training. Kepa, the only person covering himself in any form of glory there. Haaland was atrocious, but then the same can be said for pretty much everybody else as well. I mean, at least we injured a few of their players. Havertz is apparently injured as well, so that's 3 injury blows for them. Unfortunately, they got the 3 points, and that would have been more useful for us. What has gone wrong, mate? Seriously, what has gone wrong? What's happened to you? Because you've gone from being the deadliest striker in world football to what everyone thought you were before this real life season. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe we do this one. I know you haven't scored many recently, but I got faith in you. There you go. He's going to start banging them in soon, he says. I just don't understand why the goals have suddenly dried up. I mean, we're not. It's not like we're playing particularly badly. We're still defensively really good. I mean, last season we got 70 goals overall, which was the third best in the division, which sort of belayed our position in third. Season before, not as many as some of the teams below us, but still quite good. This year is just absolutely dreadful. Before I forget to mention it in the episode at all, our Champions League knockout round opponents are Shakhtar Donetsk, so a nice trip to Ukraine to look forward to. And it's not all doom and gloom because we've got 4.5 million from that guy that we sold. Remember him? Right then, it's Boxing Day. Christmas has happened. Hopefully everyone had a nice Christmas. I mean, we were training chance creation on Christmas Day, which would be a present for me if we could actually score a couple of goals against Norwich today. We're actually playing Norwich twice. It's the second time in the save, I think, we've actually played the same team twice in a row in the league, which is just, that's never going to happen in real life. That's just a very weird quirk of the fixture generation algorithm in the game. We are going to be missing Max Aarons. He's not going to be able to play against his former club in either of the games because he got food poisoning, presumably from his Christmas dinner. Not sure what he had. If someone didn't cook the turkey properly, I don't know. Maybe he's allergic to bread sauce or something. Who knows? But he's going to be missing. Right then, we're last up on this festive football agenda. West Ham beating Bournemouth 6-4. I mean, I think we know what's going to be top on match of the day. Wolves beating Man United 4-2 as well. Arsenal losing 4-2 as well to Southampton. Liverpool losing to Watford. Okay, this suddenly got interesting. Spurs drawing as well. City drawing as well. What does that leave the league table situation looking like? So that means if we look back at the league table, obviously the gap ahead of us from Liverpool and Arsenal is unchanged. If we can beat Norwich City here today at Stamford Bridge, then we will go second within 2 points of Liverpool, and our defeat to them will suddenly become immaterial. How come Watford can beat them, but we can barely get anything against them. I don't know. Right then, team, what do we do? Pulisic didn't exactly do anything particularly good. We'll bring Chiesa back in, and Hudson-Odoi can drop out for Asensio. Well, let's just completely mix it up. And do we bring? I'm going to leave Abraham in because he told me, you all saw it. He was going to start banging them in. That's his words, not mine. So I'm expecting him to deliver. Jorginho is not fit, unfortunately. So the rest of the team is going to remain the same. This area of the pitch is not the problem. It's this area of the pitch. There's just some sort of disconnect, and I'm not sure where it's coming from. Right, Tammy's captaining the side today. Big honour for him. We need him. We need him to score some goals. He has been one of the best players in the world over the last 2 seasons. That's not an exaggeration. I don't know what's happened to him this year, but let's give the fans the performance they're expecting of us. That I couldn't have put it better myself, Jody. Let's just do that. Go out there and please, please, please just win. Win 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. I'll be fine with 1-0, but just win. Right, coming up to 20 minutes gone, and we've seen literally nothing. Here's the first highlight, and Chiesa has robbed Moritz Leitner. Running through, can he do something useful? He's found Tammy Abraham, goes for the shot. It's a tame effort from Tammy. Good work to get the shot off, but doesn't end up getting any power on it at all. And now Norwich can potentially break here, but James wins it back straight away. And hopefully this is the chance. Abraham's in again 2 more times. Onana making the save. Still, you're not banging them in yet, Tammy. You promised me. That's 3 times now. And all you've done is give Onana a really good goalkeeper rating. Asensio's in though. He's lacking a little bit of match practice, as was probably evident there. Still time though. Still time. Abraham's in again. Just hit it against the defender. He's very involved. Another chance from him. And as the text commentary says, a massive chance goes begging. He's promised me. He's really promised me. I can see he's trying. Free kick comes in from Asensio and it's gone in. I don't know if it's going to count. It is going to count. It is going to count. I thought it was going to do the offside thing. It doesn't though. Lisandro Martinez. When our strikers can't score and our wingers can't score, apparently it's our centre-backs that are going to need to do the work. Martinez heads home for his first Chelsea goal and we have got the breakthrough. I mean, we should be winning this. Norwich City, they're bottom of the league. We can't beat the team that was top of the league. We should be able to beat the team that's bottom, surely. 1-0 up. Keep it up, please. Just do more. Okay, absolutely no action in this second half. Tammy is on a 6.2. He promised us. He's let us down. He's lied. He's lied to us about banging them in. Now Norwich coming forwards. Buendia's in. There's the equaliser for Norwich. I think he's offside though. I'm not sure on what basis he is offside, but the game says he is. That is absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry. That is not offside at all. We've dodged a bullet there. He is absolutely not offside. That is very unfortunate for Norwich, but we're not managing Norwich, so I don't care too much. They might be in again here, though. Leitner finds Espinoza running into some space. We seem to have just... Did we have more Christmas dinner at half-time or something? Because we've come out quite sleepy in the second half. Someone do something. Aya does something, intercepts it, gives it to Chiesa. Tammy's in. I have no words for what just happened. Absolutely no words. Erling, start warming up, mate. Just start warming up. It's like he did all the hard work. He did everything that was difficult about that. And then when it came to just putting the ball into the goal, that was impossible. He scored over 40 goals last season. 40 goals. What was that? Kante's been mugged off. Aya gets it back though. Zaniolo driving forwards. Emerson. I'm lost for words for everybody. Right, Haaland on. I want to bring Mason Mount on, but I've neglected to put him on the bench. So we'll bring on Kovacic for Zaniolo, who's been pretty poor. Chiesa's got a bit of a knock, but he's actually having one of his better games for us. according to his rating. I've not really seen him do anything. Anyway, Aya running through. We are missing Jorginho, I think. Reece James with a shot. Onana has somehow kept that out. It's gone along the goal line. I mean, it's a good job we scored in the first half, because I think there's some sort of force field up on the goal or something, some sort of conspiracy. Onana's having one of the best games he's ever played in his life, and I mean, time is trickling by, and I just have a feeling that some sort of goal is going to trickle over the line for Norwich. He's had enough. He's packed it in. We'll bring on Hudson-Odoi, because I think I trust him slightly more to not screw everything up in the next minute and a half. He's on the ball. Is he gonna do it? He's found a ball in. He didn't muck everything up massively. Haaland still can't find the target. It's not like we're not making chances. We've had 15 shots on target. We've won the game, but it's 1-0 again, because we don't want to do anything else. Defensively, very, very good. Defenders playing well. We've had 15 shots on target in that game. 15 shots. How many? 5 clear-cut chances. And we've only just won by the barest of margins, 1-0. Onana's played out of his absolute ability there. I mean, he's good. Obviously, he's a good goalkeeper, but he has had one of the games of his entire life there. I mean, disappointing, that's all we can say. They're bottom of the league. We were at home and we just got away with it. Somehow, after all of that, we find ourselves second in the league. We are just 2 points off the top. I have no idea what's happened. No idea what's happening. But there we go. We need to do something in January. That's when we're going to come back. Probably maybe Spurs and Villa. I think probably Aston Villa and West Brom, because that's 2 games which theoretically we could potentially score some goals in. But in order to do that, I think we probably need to spend a bit of money. We have got 63 million to spend, 675 million a wage budget, and I think we need to bring somebody in. Left wing, right wing, striker, I don't know, one of them. There's options out there. The ones that are really good might be a little bit pricey. Let's just have a quick look. I mean, these are the kind of players that would make a difference, but we can't really afford any of them, I don't think. Maybe with instalments we could stretch to somebody like Thomas Lemar. I mean, João Felix would be a great addition. Jadon Sancho would be a great addition. I'm not sure if the pennies are going to necessarily stretch to it, but it's something we need to look into, because we are not going to maintain this if we cannot start putting the ball in the back of the net. I've no idea what's changed. I don't know what's gone wrong, but it's not good. Although saying that, we are actually in genuine contention for the title. So at least there's that. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, so you don't miss the next episode. And I will see you next time. If you know what's gone wrong, why Tammy can't score goals anymore, leave a comment.